Helping Hand, the Dragonite. Is this extreme speed? Earthquake. Oh, my hand's not going to appreciate that. Today, we're trying out a tournament-winning team that won an online tournament in really early Series 3 featuring Farigaraf and Tailwind Life Orb Scizor. Definitely sounds like a lot of fun. Let's see how the team performs. This team features Scizor and Farigaraf, having Trick Room and the Tailwind mode allowing for multiple forms of flexibility when it comes to speed control. The Fast mode has strong damage output with Flutter Mane, Shiyu, and Iron Bundle, while a strong Trick Room option with Iron Hands, Farigaraf, and Scizor. Farigaraf's Armor Tail prevents priority, which is nice for the frail offensive mode, and while under Trick Room to prevent priority, and Scizor can set up Tailwind on the last turn of Trick Room if needed. Leads can vary with Farigaraf, Iron Hands to set up the Trick Room, or any of the fast offensive Pokemon for immediate damage pressure. If you would like to check out the creator and the details of the team, they will be in the description. Gyarados, Iron Hands, Garchomp, Xianpao, Talonflame, and Flutter Mane. Okay, very heavy offensive team right here. What do I want to go against this? If I can get Trick Room up, it's really good. The problem is I don't know if the Talonflame is going to be Goggles or not. If it is Goggles, that's hard to maneuver. But if it isn't, I feel like I'm in a really good spot. Kind of like the Iron Hands plus the Farigaraf lead though. I think it's probably pretty decent here overall against their team. Their own Iron Hands, I guess, is tricky. Bundle is actually kind of hard for them to deal with, so maybe Bundle lead is better, actually. Yeah, Bundle kind of forces a Terra situation. I don't think the Farigaraf is it. I think it's Bundle time. Yeah, Bundle lead. The question is, what am I leading with or pairing it up with? I think it's Bundle plus Hands, I think is pretty solid. Yeah, Bundle plus Hands seems really solid. When I bring Shiyu, Shiyu doesn't do anything here, does it? No, it really doesn't. I think I go Scizor, and then last mod is either Flutter Mane or the Giraffe. Either one's okay here. I think I like the Flutter Mane more. Yeah, I think I like the Flutter Mane more because it can really clean up in the late game, I'm pretty sure. Let's see how this is going to go. They definitely have some pretty... They have double flying. They have a Talonflame, which is probably going to be lead here. And then the Talonflame is like, okay, what am I going to have to play around with? Also, like, I'm just worried about Flutter Mane, Talonflame lead. Because Flutter Mane, Talonflame seems pretty tricky. Talonflame plus... Oh, why did I... Maybe I should have called the lead instead. All right. Iron Bundle plus the Hands. It's not terrible lead-wise, but it's not great. Oh, they're booster energy. All right. Booster speed or special attack? Special attack. Okay. Makes sense. If I can get Scizor in, I can Bullet Punch Stratton, which is nice. I think I'm just going to protect my Iron Bundle and I'm going to Volt Switch out the Talonflame. I don't know if they're going to Terra Ghost commit immediately, which I think would be perfect, but I am just going to Volt Switch here. I don't think the Talonflame has Protect. We're going to see Talonflame switch out, which is actually kind of nice. What's coming in? Hands? I think that's Hands. Yeah, that's Hands. Okay. All right, what did you do here? I'm assuming this is Moonblast then into the Hands to get some chip. Or Gleam. That makes sense too. Okay. This probably works out in my favor though, because I have a Scizor that's now super threatening. But I did take a lot of damage with Hands for not the best reasons. Okay. So no Garchomp that I have to worry about in the current moment. Scizor is definitely being brought here. Or Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane is not too bad. I actually like Flutter Mane more. No, I like Flutter Mane more actually. Because I can switch out my bundle into Scizor. Because it should be able to take the attacks just fine. Yeah, I like that. Gonna go for a Moonblast into the hand slot and go into Scizor. Bundle's still really good in the end game. But I wonder who their last mon is. They have Talonflame. And then Xianpao is probably the big one. Yeah, Xianpao would be the scariest one, I think. Scizor is good against it, but I will probably be taking quite a bit of damage here. See a Terra immediately being committed. Okay, so this is the Hands? No, the Flutter. Okay, Terra Fairy? Terra Steel. Oh, that changes so much. Oh, that's bad. That changes so much of my plans because I was gonna Bullet Punch. Fake out into what was the bundle. Okay, perfect. Able to get a Moonblast off into the hands. Good damage. I guess this isn't so bad, but what did they do here? Did they gleam? Okay, they gleamed. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind this because I can close combat the Flutter Mane and I can Moonblast the hands. It looks like based on the gleam damage, I think I should live a Shadow Ball. It looks super close, but I think I should. I just Moonblast the hands. I'm assuming the Flutter Mane most likely protects here, or if they attack, that's fantastic for me. So we'll see. I like the idea of trying to get rid of the hands. I don't think you could ever hard swap into Talonflame. That seems like a pretty bad option here. If I can get the damage in a Flutter to put in Hydro Pump range, that's also really nice. But I don't know if I can deny Tailwind. Okay, they attacked here. So Moonblast's going to KO the hands, which is really good here. Shadow Ball should barely miss a knockout, I think, on the Scizor. And they gleam, which doesn't KO either. Surprised they gleamed here. Close Combat is able to knock out the Flutter Mane. That's a really good spot for me right there. Okay, because I get to find out their back Pokemon, but they do have access to Tailwind now with the Talonflame. I gotta watch out for that. All right. Let's see. What are they go? What is their last? Is it Garchomp? Because Garchomp can no longer Terra, which is actually pretty huge in this matchup. Garchomp comes out. And Talonflame. Okay. So as long as I keep Bundle around and stall out the Tailwind, I should be fine. And I have pretty good tools to deal with that. So I'm going to go for my Bullet Punch. I'm going to Bullet Punch the Talonflame. They're going to Earthquake Tailwind here. I just Bullet Punch. Okay. Garchomp protects. Wait, that works out. It kind of works out the same for me. Depends on if they Brave Bird it. No, they Tailwind it. Okay, perfect. So I get rid of their Gale Wings, which means Flutter is actually like a decent save option if I want to, but I don't think it's worth it ever. Bullet Punch in a Talonflame, get some chip. Now they don't have Gale Wings, which is pretty huge. I'm going to protect my Scizor. I think it's always sack Flutter. Yeah, I'm going to sack Flutter. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball into the Talonflame. Because I'm just trying to build a position for my bundle in the end game. Go for a Wisp here. Interesting. I guess covering for switch. Yeah, the Earthquake is just going to come out, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Earthquake comes out. That's fine. I just got to figure out a way to get out of this situation. Actually, okay. My best play here is to go Bundle for sure. Bundle is 100% the right play here. There's no Terra that changes this game, right? I mean, I guess I could Terra my hands. I guess I'll beat the Chomp, guaranteed. Or not, I wouldn't guarantee beat the Chomp. I think I Tailwind here. And I protect. Bullet Punch into Freeze Dry looks way too close into Talonflame, where I don't think it'd be worth risking anyway. The way I get momentum is by getting my Iron Hands here for Fake Out. I wonder if they protect the Garchomp and don't take the KO on the Scizor for that specific reason. I'm going to protect Bundle here. Let's see what they do. I feel like it's probably Earthquake Brave Bird into the bundle, which is fine. Oh, wait, they did double in the bundle. Okay, perfect. I'm glad I went for the Tailwind then. Okay. I get Tailwind up, and that should help me secure this game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I thought they wouldn't want to get a free switch into hands, and if I protected this and I went for Bullet Punch, then I was in an awkward spot because I don't threaten a knockout. They still have one more turn of Tailwind, and then they can threaten the bundle, and I might have to go for a double protect, which is exactly why I made this play. So now I think I Bullet Punch Icy Wind here. Yeah. I don't want to risk Pump just yet if I don't have to. I'm pretty sure I don't have to yet. This Talonflame is going to take a lot of Brave Bird recoil just now. Talonflame is faster than my bundle. Wait, I was not expecting that. Okay. Should be okay. I have Tailwind up. I missed a Talonflame, which is actually unfortunate because I didn't get to confirm it was Covert Cloak, but I think I freeze dried a Garchomp now, and I close combat to the Talonflame. I should be okay. Gotta go for a double, which is okay. Yeah. You go for a double and fail. Even if they got the double, like, what, they need a Braver crit? And even then, if close combat to Bullet Punch just KOs a Talonflame, or if just Bullet Punch and Icy Wind KOs a Talonflame, I think I had it. As long as I connected attacks, of course, though. I also still have Terra on my hand, so I could Terra. Grass and live one hit from Garchomp. Close combat. Yeah, and the Bullet Punch would definitely KO the Talonflame, so I think I had a 100% win. Because they would have had to... I think if they... Unless they Braver crit the bundle, but I don't think Braver crit looks like it would do 90, so it might have been a roll, but Bullet Punch should have been able to finish it off. They don't have a form priority, so I think I had the game sealed. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't go for the Bullet Punch. Like, the extra damage could have been like a little bit greedy, could have been, but I didn't think I needed the extra Bullet Punch damage. I just need to make sure that my bundle was in a good position and make sure that my opponent didn't get into a momentum state with my bundle. Dragonite, Chien-Pao, the Ting-Lu, Bronzong, Ceruledge, and the Fluttermane definitely looks like a really scary team, actually. Like, that Bronzong could actually be an issue. The Ceruledge is pretty scary. I actually really like that idea of Ting-Lu plus the Ceruledge and the Bronzong. It looks actually really hard to break through. Okay. What do I want to go with my lead here? I have a few different options, I suppose. I have the Wisp Shiyu, which could come into play. Dealing with the Ting-Lu is going to be scary. I think Ceruledge is probably like the hardest Pokemon to deal with here. Do I want to bring Scizor? It's good against the Chien-Pao. Bullet Punch and close combat do quite a bit to my opponent's team, but I'm just so worried about that Ceruledge. But I guess Dark Pulse can kind of break through this team if I play correctly. I don't think the giraffe could be worth it. I guess preventing the priority is nice. I'm just trying to figure out, okay, is there a safe lead option that I have here? I think hands plus the giraffe is pretty okay, or maybe like hands plus the Shiyu. I think hands Shiyu is probably okay with fake out support. And in the back, I don't really like Flutter too much. It's just really hard to abuse, I think, in this matchup. I'm going to try out the giraffe in the back for priority, because if they think, oh, I don't have priority, then I can block Shadow Sneak from the Ceruledge, I can block Sucker Punch from the Chien-Pao, and I can block Extreme Speed. Definitely seems worth it here. And I think Trick Room's actually pretty decent against my opponent's team, but we'll see. We're going to see the Dragonite Bronzong lead, which is definitely not something I would have expected here. Okay. I wonder what kind of Dragonite you are, because that is a big concern. I could just go out into the Giraffe immediately, but I have no idea if they're Terra Blast or not. I could click Heat Wave or Overheat here and do a ton of damage. Am I okay with dealing with the Bronzong in the late game, though? It's a little bit tricky. The thing is, I don't want you setting up Iron Defense potentially yet. I think my best play is probably just to switch out for the other slot and go for a... I kind of want to just Volt Switch out and just scout for what the Dragonite's going to do. And I think I'm going to go Giraffe here. I want to see if they go out into their Chien-Pao for like the Bronzong right here. So I'm going to Giraffe. Let's see if this ends up working out or not. All right, no Chien-Pao switch, but there's a Terra. Okay, are you Terra Flying or are you Terra Normal? Oh, Bronzong Terras. Terra Water. Okay, good to scout. Good to scout. All right, that's actually really good to scout here. But what's the Dragonite doing then? Helping Hand the Dragonite. Is this Extreme Speed? Earthquake. Oh, my hand's not going to appreciate that. Yeah, it definitely did not appreciate that. I do get a Volt Switch off into the Dragonite. That is probably multi-scale. Okay. Oh, I took so much damage. I'm glad I didn't say it with my Shiyu, though. That would have been worse, I guess. I think I gotta go Shiyu, though. That's the problem. I think I have to go Shiyu. Hope I outspeed the Dragonite and then Overheat KO. Which I think it does. But yeah, this is not a pretty situation. I'm gonna go for the Overheat into... Or I can't Overheat, actually. I have to Dark Pulse. Yeah, I have to Dark Pulse here. Oh boy, this might have been a better to go Scizor realistically. Actually, maybe it's better to go Scizor now. You know what? I'm gonna protect my Shiyu and just go hard into Scizor. I think it has to be Banded Dragonite with how much Helping Hand Earthquake did. So we're gonna go Scizor. We're taking so much damage. Hands can recover at least on the positive note. We are gonna see Helping Hand again. Like, this Bronzong's actually kind of a problem. Like, it actually really is right here. All right, let's see what they go for. Gonna be Earthquake again. All right. So this is gonna hurt my Scizor. This should do like 50%, maybe a bit more. Oh my goodness, that just does so much. Okay, I'm doubling up the Dragonite slot with Bullet Punch plus the Dark Pulse now. I should get the KO always. Bronzong can definitely be putting in some work though against the rest of me, but I mean, as long as I survived a turn, I mean, I had to get rid of this Dragon. That was so much damage for no reason for me. I was really trying to cover for Terra Normal or Extreme Speed, but this works out. This actually really helps me out that they're going for Helping Hand here, because I am able to get the knockout on the Dragonite, so that's perfect. Okay, so I do get the Bullet Punch off into the Dragonite. Let's pick up the knockout, and I will be able to get a Dark Pulse as well. That should KO the Dragonite easily. Okay, nice. They already used their Terra, which is perfect as well. So we're in this, but this is not a pretty situation. We're going to see what coming in is going to be the Ting-Lu. Okay. Ting-Lu makes this probably easier. I think I protect my Shiyu here, and I think I close combat the Ting-Lu. Yeah, that is probably my play. I need to damage into the Ting-Lu right here. If this is Trick Room, it's really bad, but like, there's not much I could really do. Here comes a close combat. Good amount of damage. Okay. And what are we going to see from both of them? We're going to see an Earthquake come out, and this team just really likes to levitate Bronzong, which has been really good for them. Let's see if it's going to work out. All right, Earthquake. So the knockout and the Scizor. Gyro Ball, okay. Not Trick Room, that's good. So I can go out in the hands here, which is really solid. I think Overheat should knock out the Ting-Lu, and then I could get a Drain Punch off. How fast are my hands? I expect to be faster than a Ting-Lu because of the natural speed of hands. I should be. So I think I could probably Dark Pulse here, the Bronzong, and I think I could Drain Punch. I don't think they have Body Press. Yes, I'm going to Drain Punch and get a bit of recovery. The Dark Pulse and the Bronzong for some good... That's less than I thought, but okay. Drain Punch into that Ting-Lu. That might be max, but that Bronzong, that Dark Pulse should have done more. Yeah, I feel like I should have done more. Okay, get the KO onto the Ting-Lu. We're going to see... Nice flinch on the Bronzong. Okay, we're actually in this. I don't know what the Bronzong could have done. Maybe it could trick her, but that's fine if that was the case. We're going to see the Ceruledge come out. Wait, no, I was fine. She was in a good spot. Yeah, she was in a good spot. I just clicked Dark Pulse into this, and I clicked Wall Charge into this. I think I win. Even with that horrible disaster the first couple of turns. I cannot believe this. Flinch, of course, is bad, but I don't think Bronzong's picking up a knockout, even if it has Body Press. If it Trick Rooms, then like, I still don't think that the... I guess if it's close combat Ceruledge, maybe. But it's not close combat Ceruledge if it has Protect. I don't think so. Wall Charge should KO the Bronzong here. And yeah, I don't think there's really any way my opponent can come back. Wall Charge going to come out. This is the knock on Bronzong. Yeah, it looked really especially defensive that it took the Dark Pulse super well. That's a Beat of Ruins Dark Pulse. So goodbye to Bronzong. Should have to seal Dark Pulse, outspeeds, KOs. Do I need my Terra for anything on... My Terra literally does nothing. So I could Terra my Shiyu, I guess. But it... I mean, get rid of Dark type, I guess, in case it's a close combat. I think we're just going to Wild Charge. Actually, I should have Volt. No, Volt doesn't change anything. Battle's going to be forfeited. Okay. The Don't know how I broke through that. I think the one turn where they helping hand, I think that was the turn that screwed him. But like, I don't know what the Bronzor moveset was. Like, if it went for Gyro Ball attempt earlier, like, I don't know if it had a good move other than, I assume Gyro Ball, helping hand, Trick Room. I don't know what the last one was. I don't think it was Body Press because it didn't look like it was physically defensive invested at all. It looked like all Spadef. So I don't know what else he'd run. Hypnosis? I don't know. But thankfully, that did not happen. Ting-Lu, Golden Go, Fluttermane, Iron Bundle, Amoonguss, and Arcanine. All right, definitely some unique stuff. Ting-Lu's interesting on this team because there's a bunch of special attackers on this team. So I'm pretty curious. That means if I could use their Ting-Lu to my advantage, it'd actually be pretty good because they don't have the best answers to hands other than maybe Amoonguss and Flutter. I guess Arcanine too. I gotta watch out. Bundle looks pretty good with the Hydro Pump. Giraffe looks pretty good, but the problem with Giraffe is sure we're ghost immune, but we're not immune to anything else. A Shiyu can definitely put in some work against the Amoonguss stuff, but against Bundle and Fluttermane, not exactly like the best here. Scizor probably being brought here. I need to pressure the Arcanine. I think Scizor plus Bundle isn't too bad. Scizor plus Shiyu also kind of works. Yeah, Scizor plus Shiyu is actually a pretty good lead because Bullet Punch is threatening the Fluttermane, and then I have Shiyu to threaten everything else. I think hands in the back. The problem is, what is my last? Bundle? It might be Bundle or Flutter. Flutter might be better just because I have a Sash and I outspeed a bunch of stuff. I think it is. I think Farigaraf could have also been brought, but the thing is, I don't really see myself clicking Trick Room this matchup. I could click Hyper Voice, but like, there's two ghost types. Psychic's not doing too much, I think, against my opponent's team with Ting-Lu. I just don't think it was worth it. It's not like it's Super Bulky Eater that's taking hits. Arcanine Ting-Lu. Okay. Arcanine Ting-Lu versus Scizor and Shiyu. So this is not a great lead for me, but it's okay. So special attacks are basically neutral right now. I dare Terra Fire, but I don't think it's like super helpful at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for a Wisp here. I feel like the play is probably to try and maneuver this. I'm going to protect Scizor and go out into Iron Hands here. Even if I take a Stomping, that's okay. Because I might be able to get some decent damage into the Ting-Lu. I might play aggressive. I think I have to play aggressive, actually. This lead's actually pretty annoying since I didn't lead Bundle. I didn't want to lead Bundle, though, against their own Bundle plus Flutter, because that doesn't sound, like, great. But maybe they don't lead that against me specifically. Because this team does have some pretty good tools against it. Like Scizor and Iron Hands. We're going to protect our Scizor. We're going to see Extreme Speed immediately, actually. It does so much. Zombie Tantrum. Is that Choice Banded Arcanine? I think it is. Okay, wait. If it's Choice Banded Arcanine, I can definitely play around that. Close combat. I feel like that has to be. That did way too much damage. I'm going to Flutter and close combating the Ting-Lu. Choice Band Arcanine. Okay. At least I don't think I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure that's Choice Band damage. I didn't expect to take that much damage, though. Idiot Retreat to Arcanine. Yeah, that has to be Choice Banded. Amoonguss gonna come in, which makes sense. Good double out too. If I should have Drain Punched then, but Fake Out was not worth it though. We are going to go in a Flutter. Yeah, this is already looking pretty bad. Close combat. Okay. Take Life Orb Recoil, Stomping Tantrum into Flutter. That does so much damage. It's leftovers. Wait, that makes it easier for me, I think. I have to make sure, I have to hope that they don't Stomping here, but I'm going to protect my Flutter and just go for a hard into my Shiyu because I think they could protect Spore. I think it's, if they attack, it's probably more likely they Spore the Scizor slot because it's not doing any. Actually, would you Spore the Scizor slot? I feel like it's probably Rage Powder and Stomping Tantrum and the Flutter potentially. If they target my Shiyu though, it's really awful. So we'll go into Shiyu here. Protect the Flutter. Let's see. Did they stomping this slot? If they stomping, I just lose, but I kind of have to make a hard call. I say protect Sport. Okay, that's really good because it doesn't matter who says Sport because I protected and I have goggles. Nice. They have Terra though, which is the only concerning factor here. This combat did do a lot. I'm going to go for a Heat Wave for sure. And I think I'm going to Moonblast the Ting-Lu. Well, actually, do they have a swap in the Heat Wave? They have an Arcanine, I suppose. Yes, I'd rather just Moonblast here. I don't think they Rage Powder. We'll see. They Rage Powder, that's pretty bad for me, but kind of have to play aggressive at this point. I'm kind of hoping that they give me a lot of momentum. They could protect the Amoonguss here, which would be great for me, but I don't really see it. I could see Terra on the Ting-Lu though, but I kind of have to start trying to break through this as quick as possible because I've already taken so much damage from my team. It's already insane. We're gonna see a Terra. Okay, is this a Ting-Lu or is this the Amoonguss? It is a Ting-Lu. Poison? No, water. Okay. They protect the Amoonguss? I'm pretty sure just protect Amoonguss. Moonblast is gonna do a decent chunk. Okay, no protect, so I do get a Moonblast off. But I'm not getting a KO here, unfortunately. Special attack drop doesn't matter. Heat Wave. I miss again. Oh, no, it's Akka. Wait, is that Akka or did I miss? Wait, what? Akka? Yeah, it has to be Akka. Yeah, Akka. Okay. I was like, where's the animation? Stomping Tantrum? And a Flutter, though. Okay, wait, that really benefits me here. I'm glad I take that. Pollen Puff. Okay. Yeah, this Ting-Lu set is kind of tricky. It is kind of tricky. I am going to go into my hands here. Did they have a Revolt Protect? I don't think they have. I'm going to go into Iron Hands here. I'm going to go for a Heat Wave and I think I have to read maybe the Arcanine coming in and get a Dream Punch off. Or I think like you protect Ting-Lu and you either sack Amoonguss or you go hard into Arcanine for the Intimidate. I think that makes the most sense to me. They could also retreat the Ting-Lu into Arcanine and Spore here. Which they definitely could. I think either or protect. I think all the plays that they can make. I think it's more likely that they go Arcanine here. For the Amoonguss, yep. Maybe I need to hard commit the read though. I did the mid ground in case they stayed in, but yeah, Arcanine makes sense. I think I should have Dark Pulsed. I think I needed to commit. I think playing too safe was not ideal. Also probably would have knocked out with Dark Pulse Drain Punch. Yeah, they protected. Okay. I wonder who's faster between the Arcanine and the Shiyu. If my Shiyu's faster, I'm in a good spot. I feel like that Arcanine has bulk. Drain Punch. Okay. It's a winnable game. I'm pretty sure that I'll be... I think I am going to be able to get the... I think I Dark Pulse Terra Water the Arcanine. I think I have to switch out the hands. Do I have to? I think I can afford to Volt Switch actually. I don't think they E-Speed. I'm gonna Volt Switch. The health doesn't even change that much here actually either. So let's see what they're gonna do. I'm Terra Watering to avoid the Stomping Tantrum being super effective here. I'm gonna Volt Switch into Scizor. I'm gonna Dark Pulse KO the Arcanine here because I know it's Choice Banded. I have no idea what their speed is, but we'll see. I'm hoping for the big knockout into the Arcanine and a Volt Switch off, and then hopefully it's just Stomping Tantrum into the Shiyu and I'm in an okay spot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's probably a wrap. Yeah, that's probably a wrap. Dark Pulse into the Arcanine will pick up the knockout, but I just don't see how I get out of this, unfortunately. Stomping Tantrum. Does half exactly. Yeah, this thing is kind of hard to break through. We're gonna go into Scizor, but Munga's gonna come in. I think I have to play. Okay, my win con is playing super aggressive and hoping that I get a Dark Pulse flinch at the very least. And it doesn't look like they allow me to really... Actually, that did do a lot of damage. If I get one Dark Pulse flinch, we're actually still in this. Okay. Unless they Pollen Pupped here. I do get a flinch, okay? They Sport a Scizor. Wait, this is winnable. Okay. All right. I think I need Scizor to get a one-turn Wake. Who do I think is in the bag? That's my question. Do I think it's Bundle? Probably not. I think it's way more likely to be Flutter or Gold. It's like, which one do I respect more, the Flutter or Gold? I feel like it'd be Gold. If it's Gold, I think I win by clicking Dark Pulse. I think I have to call this. And if it's Flutter, we'll see. Dark Pulse. Don't get the KO. I need a massive flinch again. Unfortunate. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm guaranteed to go down to Stormy Tantrum because it's boosted because I flinched it last turn. So Shiyu goes down and... Yeah, alright. This Ting Lu is actually a lot harder than I expected offense. Also, the Bandit Arcanine just did so much damage. I was like, okay, I could probably be pretty safe by going out into my hands there, but like my hands took way more damage than I thought, and like then I was in range of another E-Speed. Yeah, it was just like really rough. Because I thought I could live like Stormy Tantrum in a Flare Blitz, but because it was offensive Arcanine, was not expecting that whatsoever. All right, let's go over to games. Game 1, lead wasn't great, but was able to get into position for a double knockout and prevent my opponent a favorable situation to come back in a 2v4 situation. Game 2, helping hand Bronzong was not something I was expecting, and I took so much damage in response, but was able to take advantage of the slow partners and apply pressure to allow Shiyu to clean up the endgame. Game 3, lead was awful and wasn't expecting Choice Banded Arcanine. I could have maneuvered the Scizor into hands turn 1 instead of the Shiyu, which might have been better, even if I had to eat the potential Will-Wisp or aggressively reading the Ting Lu Terra, but wasn't expecting the Water Terra. I think Scizor is a very underrated Pokemon in the format. Farigaraf is definitely an interesting mon for sure. I don't know how I feel about it because it's always disappointing when I used it, but overall, I think it has a really cool ability. Wolf did bring it to the Fort Wayne Regional Championship and did get top 16 with it. And its ability is really cool. Just being able to block priority, having that Trick Room option, of course, is really solid in the format with very few Trick Room mons available. But overall, very fun. If you do want to try it out, the rental code is available on your screen. And of course, you can check out the details of the team in the creator down below in the description and subscribe to the channel for more VGC content.